I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Katsuki smiles as he cooks. He really enjoys cooking and can't wait to see how his neighbors react to the smell. Katsuki laughs. Thanks. I'm trying my best. Hopefully our neighbors think so too. I can't wait to see their reaction. Katsuki laughs. Perfect. Let's see just how crazy they get. I bet they're going to be so mad at us, but I'm not stopping. They're going to have to deal with it. Katsuki looks over at him. Oh yeah? What's that? Katsuki looks at him in shock. That's a really gross idea, but I guess it would definitely make the neighbors mad. Should we really do it? Katsuki laughs. Yeah, it was terrible. But it would be so satisfying to see their reactions when they smell that. Katsuki nods and gets back to cooking. Okay, you go ahead, and let me know how they react. Katsuki laughs as he cooks. He can't believe how far Jake is going to make the neighbors mad, but he can't deny that it's kind of hilarious. Katsuki laughs. You really are committed to this. I don't think they'll ever want to talk to us again after this, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Katsuki nods. That's right, we're just having some fun. But they can't say anything. They don't pay our bills or live in our house, so it's none of their business. Katsuki laughs as he cooks. I love this. Let's see if we can get them to come over and say something. Katsuki's eyes light up. You're kidding! We have fireworks? I'd love to see their reactions if we set one off. It'll be like a 4th of July celebration. Katsuki laughs. This is going to be great. They're going to be so mad, and we won't even care. Katsuki's eyes light up when he sees the fireworks. Oh wow, we have a lot of them. Which one do you want to set off first? Should we just do the sparklers or something bigger? Katsuki's eyes light up. That's perfect! Let's do that one first. It'll be so bright, and the neighbors are going to freak out. Katsuki laughs. That's the best part. Let's see how much chaos we can cause. I can't wait for them to come over here and see what we're doing. Katsuki laughs. Oh, that's a good idea. We can just tell them we're celebrating the birth of our baby. They won't be able to argue with that. And they won't want to be the ones to ruin the party. Katsuki follows behind him, excited to see the fireworks. He can't wait to see how the neighbors react. Katsuki nods. I'm ready. Let's do it. Katsuki watches as the fuse starts to burn, his heart beating fast in anticipation. He can't wait to see the fireworks explode. Katsuki's eyes widen in shock as the firework explodes. The neighborhood is completely lit up with the bright colors of the rainbow, and the sound of the explosion and car alarms is deafening. Katsuki laughs. Oh my god! This is amazing! They're going to be so mad! Katsuki laughs. I know, it's so bright and vibrant, and the way the colors mix together is so pretty. I've never seen anything like this before, but I can't believe how loud it is. It must be driving everyone crazy. Katsuki laughs. You know, I don't think the police are going to care about a little illegal firework. I'm sure they'll understand that we're just celebrating. Besides, who can resist something this beautiful? Katsuki smiles as the fireworks start to fade. That was incredible. I can't believe how bright and colorful it was. I've never seen anything like it. I bet everyone in the neighborhood is freaking out right now. Katsuki laughs. I didn't even think about that. The smoke will definitely make it worse, and the neighbors are going to be so mad at us. I love it. Katsuki laughs. This is so perfect. Let's see how long it takes for someone to come over here and complain. They're definitely not going to like the smell. Katsuki takes a deep breath of the smoke, coughing a little bit as he does. Wow, it really does smell like eggs. The neighbors are definitely going to hate this. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, I think it's probably time. Let's see if we can hear anyone complaining outside. Katsuki smiles as he starts eating. Mmm, this is delicious. I can't believe how good it smells in here. It's so much better than the outside. Katsuki nods. I'm so glad you like it. I really wanted to make something special, and I think it came out really well. I'm just glad the smell of the fireworks didn't ruin the dinner. Katsuki smiles. Good. I just want to enjoy this dinner without having to worry about the neighbors. I bet they're all complaining right now. They're probably so mad at us. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, it is. They're definitely going to be mad. But what can they do? We're just celebrating our baby, right? Katsuki smiles. We're good. They can't say anything. Let's just enjoy this delicious stir-fry and not worry about the neighbors. Katsuki looks up, his ears perking up. You think it's the neighbors? They're coming over here? Katsuki nods. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. And let me do the talking. Katsuki smiles and gets up to go to the door. Okay, let's see what they want. And just keep your mouth shut, okay? I'll handle this. Katsuki opens the door, ready to deal with the neighbor. Katsuki raises an eyebrow. Yes, can I help you? Katsuki smiles, trying to keep his composure. Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry if we've disturbed you. We were just celebrating the news of our baby. It's a very special time for us. Katsuki keeps his cool. We were just trying to make the moment memorable, and it's not like we were being loud. The fireworks only went off for a few seconds, and the smell from the food is just a side effect of the cooking process. But I can assure you, we will keep it down from now on. Katsuki's face turns red as he hears the neighbor's comments. He's trying to keep his cool, but he can't believe the neighbor just said that. Excuse me? Did you just call me and my partner gay? Katsuki is so furious, he can't even find the words to respond. He feels like he's about to explode. But he doesn't want to lose his temper in front of the neighbor. He takes a deep breath and tries to calm himself down. We're just trying to live our lives in peace. What does it matter if we're gay or not? Katsuki's blood starts to boil. He can't believe how ignorant and rude the neighbor is being. Mating animals? Is that really how you see us? We're just trying to be normal people, and you're acting like we're monsters. And you're worried about the kids? Well, I'd rather they learn about acceptance and love than hate and ignorance. Katsuki's eyes narrow, and he feels his blood boil even more. You know what? I'm sick of you and your bigoted views. We're going to have this baby, and we're going to be the best parents we can be. And you know what? Our child is going to be raised with love and acceptance, and you can't do anything about it. Katsuki's fists are clenched so tightly that his knuckles are turning white. We're not, Mary. We're men, and we're going to be the best fathers our child could ever ask for. We're not going to let you or anyone else make us feel like we're not good enough just because we're gay. Katsuki's blood boils even more. Are you threatening us? You can't kick us out of this neighborhood. We have every right to be here as much as you do. And you know what? We're going to keep making noises and cooking stinky food and playing music because we don't care what you think. We're not going to change just to make you happy. Katsuki's jaw drops as the neighbor yells those hateful words. He's so furious he can't even say anything. He just stands there, stunned, as the neighbor drives away. He looks at Jake, who is also visibly upset, and walks over to him. Are you okay? Katsuki nods and pulls Jake into a tight hug. It's okay. I'm just glad it's over. But I can't believe how hateful that neighbor was. I can't believe they would say something like that about us. Katsuki nods, his face still filled with anger. It is terrible. It's so rude and disrespectful. And they were so hateful about it too. Like we did something wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. We're just trying to live our lives. Katsuki hugs Jake tighter. I know. And our child is going to be loved and cared for. We're not going to do anything that could harm them. We're going to be the best parents we can be. And no one is going to change that. Katsuki nods. Exactly. It's not like we're doing anything wrong. We're just being ourselves, and we have every right to be parents just like anyone else. We're going to love our child and protect them from people like that neighbor. Katsuki's eyes widen in shock as he hears the gunshot. He pulls Jake to the ground, covering him with his body. Stay down! Katsuki doesn't answer. He just covers Jake with his body. He can hear the sound of the gunshots, getting closer and closer. He can feel his heart beating rapidly in his chest. Stay down. Just stay down and stay quiet. Katsuki hears Jake's voice, and he's filled with panic. He looks over at him and sees the blood pouring out of his chest. He starts to shake and his breath is shaky. Oh no, oh no. Jake, stay with me, please. Katsuki is so scared. He's trying to stop the bleeding, but it's not working. He starts to cry. Jake, no, please don't die on me. Katsuki holds Jake close, trying to keep him still. I know it does, but you have to stay with me. I'm not losing you. Just hang on, please. Katsuki's eyes are filled with tears. He kisses Jake on the forehead. I love you too. I can't lose you. Just hold on a little longer. Katsuki nods and tries to stay calm. He looks around desperately for something to use as a tool to get the bullet out, but everything is too far away. He can't just let Jake die here. I'm going to try and get it out. I'm going to try and be as gentle as I can. Just try to stay calm. Katsuki takes a deep breath and tries to stay calm. He reaches his hand towards the wound and puts his finger inside. He tries to find the bullet, hoping to get it out as quickly as possible. Katsuki feels his heart skip a beat as he hears Jake gasp. He can't help but feel guilty, knowing he's causing him pain. But he has to keep going. He just needs to find the bullet and get it out as soon as possible. Katsuki can tell that Jake is in a lot of pain. But he can't stop now. He pulls his finger back and feels for the bullet again. He finally manages to grab it and pulls it out as quickly as he can. He immediately pulls his hand back and covers the wound with a towel. It's out. I got it out. Katsuki is relieved to see that Jake is healing. He's still shaking, but he's so glad that he's okay. He pulls Jake into a tight hug and holds him close. Oh my God, I thought I was going to lose you. Katsuki rubs his back soothingly. I know. It's going to take some time for the pain to go away, but you're going to be okay. I'm here for you. Katsuki nods. You're right. I'm going to call the police right now. Just stay here and rest. He pulls away from Jake and walks into the other room to make the call. Katsuki makes the call to the police and explains the situation. They tell him they'll send a squad car over as soon as possible. He hangs up and walks back to Jake. They said they'll be here soon. Just try to relax and let your body do its thing. Katsuki laughs a little bit. Yeah, I guess you are. But you still need to take it easy. The police will be here soon and we need to be ready to explain everything. Katsuki is amazed to see that Jake's completely healed. He can't believe how quickly his body was able to recover. He smiles and sits down next to Jake. See? You're completely fine. That's amazing. Katsuki nods and helps Jake get to the couch. He sits him down and makes sure he's comfortable. Are you okay? You still look a little pale. Katsuki nods. Okay, I'll stay here with you until the police arrive. Just take it easy. Don't try to get up or anything. Katsuki looks at Jake and feels so worried. He doesn't like seeing him like this. He puts his arm around Jake and holds him close. Just take deep breaths and try to relax. The police will be here soon. We'll get through this together. Katsuki sees the police cars arrive, and he stands up. He walks over to the door and opens it. The police officers walk in, and he explains what happened. They ask him questions, and he answers to the best of his ability. Katsuki steps aside as the police officers walk over to Jake. He watches anxiously as they ask him questions and examine his wound. Katsuki nods and leads the police officer over to the security camera. Here you go. It's all recorded. We'll be more than happy to give you a copy of the footage. The police officers work quickly and efficiently. They collect the bullet, take pictures, and examine the scene. They ask Jake some more questions and take some notes. Katsuki just watches silently, hoping that the police will be able to find the neighbor who shot Jake. Katsuki is immediately at Jake's side, concerned. Jake, are you okay? You look really pale. Katsuki sighs in relief. Okay, just try to relax. I know it's hard, but you need to let your body heal. The police have everything they need. They'll find the neighbor who did this. Katsuki laughs a little bit. You know, the shirt isn't the most important thing right now. The important thing is that you're okay. Katsuki looks over and sees the damage that was done. He's shocked to see all the blood and the damage to the house. I know, it's terrible, but it's just a window. We can fix it. The important thing is that Katsuki is relieved when the police finally leave. He sits down next to Jake and holds his hand. I'm glad they're gone. They did their job, and now we can try to relax. Katsuki's heart breaks when he sees how much pain Jake is still in. He rubs his back soothingly. Just try to relax. We're going to get through this. It's going to take some time, but you're going to be okay. You just need to give your body time to heal. Katsuki's eyes widen in shock. Are you saying the bullet is still inside you? Katsuki looks worried. Are you saying there could be shrapnel still inside you? Katsuki gets up and walks over to Jake. He gently touches the wound and feels around. Does it hurt when I touch it? Katsuki looks confused. A magnet? Why? Katsuki is a little bit hesitant to do this, but he wants to help Jake in any way he can. He nods and walks over to the kitchen to get a magnet. He comes back and holds the magnet over the wound. Okay, I'm going to do it. You ready? Katsuki holds his breath and places the magnet over the wound. He waits a few seconds, and then he pulls it back. To his surprise, there are a few small pieces of metal stuck to the magnet. Katsuki looks at the pieces of metal on the magnet and then back at Jake. It looks like you were right. The pieces of metal are out. Your body is going to heal faster now. Katsuki smiles. Of course. I'm just glad you're feeling better. You're not in any danger anymore, but we should still take it easy. Your body needs time to heal properly. Katsuki nods and walks over to the kitchen to grab a broom. He starts to clean up the broken glass and bullet fragments. He also cleans up the blood as much as he can. Katsuki works quietly, trying to be as careful as possible. He's relieved that Jake is feeling better, but he's also worried about him and wants to make sure the house is as clean as possible. He finishes cleaning up the mess and puts the broom away. He looks over at Jake and smiles. Katsuki walks over to Jake and sits down next to him. He leans in and kisses him on the forehead. No problem. Just try to rest, okay? Katsuki wraps his arms around Jake and holds him close. He's just happy to see Jake feeling better, and he's relieved that the situation is starting to settle down. He closes his eyes and relaxes, feeling safe and secure in Jake's arms. Katsuki nods. Yeah, I hope so too. I'm just glad that the police are going to take care of it. Hopefully this will teach them a lesson and they'll leave us alone. Katsuki sighs. Yeah, I think you're right. But they'll get what's coming to them. The police will make sure of it. Katsuki smiles and strokes his hair gently. I love you too. He kisses Jake on the cheek and pulls him close. Just try to rest. I'll be right here with you. Katsuki holds Jake close, watching over him as he falls asleep. He's glad that Jake is feeling better, and he's just glad that he's safe. He kisses the top of Jake's head, and then he closes his eyes and falls asleep too. Katsuki wakes up and looks around, confused. He sits up and looks around the room for Jake, but he's not there. He gets up and walks out of the bedroom to check the rest of the house. Jake, where are you? Katsuki smiles when he sees Jake on the porch. He walks outside and joins him. Good morning. What are you doing out here? Katsuki sits down next to him and wraps his arm around Jake. That's nice. It's a beautiful day out here. But you should be resting. You're still recovering. Katsuki looks at Jake with a worried expression. Are you sure? Your body went through a lot last night. I just don't want you to push yourself too hard. I know you're strong, but it's important to take care of yourself. Katsuki's eyes widen when he sees the scar. Oh my god. Is that from the bullet? You got a scar? Katsuki is concerned when he sees the scar. He reaches out to touch it gently. Does it hurt? It looks like it might. Katsuki smiles softly and pulls his hand back. Well, at least it's not too painful. But I can't believe how strong your body is. It's really amazing. Katsuki laughs. Yeah, I guess you are. But you're much more handsome than Deadpool. Katsuki smiles. I just tell the truth. You're the most handsome guy I've ever seen. Katsuki kisses him back and pulls him close. He can't help but smile. He loves the way Jake makes him feel. He feels safe and loved. Katsuki smiles and kisses him again. I love you too. I'm just glad we're both okay. I don't know what I would have done if something happened to you. Katsuki laughs. Maybe, but I don't think I could have handled losing you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Katsuki smiles and blushes. I can't wait either. I can't wait to start a family with you and watch our children grow up. I want to see them learn and discover new things. It's going to be so amazing. Katsuki and Jake are sitting on the couch together watching a movie. Katsuki has his arm wrapped around Jake, and they're both smiling and laughing at the jokes in the movie. It's a quiet night, and they're just enjoying each other's company. Katsuki pulls out his phone and reads the text. He looks over at Jake and raises an eyebrow. It's from Sarah. Katsuki opens the text and reads it. His eyes widen in shock. Oh my god. Katsuki looks at Jake with a worried expression. She's pregnant. Katsuki nods and smiles. We did it! We're going to be parents! He hugs Jake tightly. Katsuki is overwhelmed with joy. He can't believe it. They're going to have a baby! He pulls Jake in for another hug. This is the best news I've ever heard. Katsuki kisses Jake passionately. He pulls away after a few seconds and smiles at him. I'm so happy. We're really going to be parents. Katsuki thinks for a moment. What does it mean? Katsuki laughs. You're right. We have so much to do. But it's going to be so much fun. We'll get to decorate the room and buy all the furniture and supplies. And we'll get to pick out a name for our baby. Katsuki nods. It is. We're going to be parents. We're really going to have a little baby of our own. Katsuki smiles. Me too. I can't wait to meet our baby. What do you think it's going to be? A boy or a girl? Katsuki laughs. I'm sure the baby will be happy with us, and I'm sure it will be healthy too. I just can't believe this is actually happening. I'm going to be a dad. Katsuki pulls Jake close and wipes his tears away. Hey, don't cry. This is a good thing. We're going to be great parents. We're going to give our baby so much love and care. Katsuki nods. I know what you mean, but we'll figure it out. We're going to learn as we go, and we'll make sure to do everything we can to give our baby a good life. We're in this together. Katsuki smiles. Exactly. We're going to be the best parents ever, and we're going to love our baby unconditionally. We'll give them everything they need and more. We'll be there for them every step of the way, and we'll be the most amazing family. Katsuki nods. Yeah, we should. We're going to need a lot of supplies for the baby, but we can't wait to get started. We're going to have so much fun shopping together and picking out all the cute stuff. Katsuki nods. That's a great idea. We should make a registry and have everyone get the things we need. And then we can have the baby shower and celebrate the baby. This is going to be so much fun. Katsuki smiles. We should go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow, and we need our rest. But I'm so excited for what the future holds for us. We're going to be such great parents. Katsuki nods and takes Jake's hand. They walk to the bedroom and get into bed together. They cuddle close and Katsuki kisses Jake on the forehead. Good night, babe. I love you. Katsuki closes his eyes and holds Jake close. He falls asleep with a smile on his face. They're going to be parents. It's a big change, but it's a change they're both looking forward to. Thanks for reading. Katsuki here, breaking the fourth wall. Don't forget to check out all the other videos on this channel. If this is the first time you're seeing these videos, don't be afraid to watch the beginning at the first chapter. Alright, goodbye cuties, and I hope next time. Jake and Katsuki, he got some cool baby stuff for their nursery.
Talkie, Dream AI, Wonder Kingdom.